But to think though, right? So they secure a perimeter. Imagine seeing, okay, you have a 20-year-old. He walked over there with a rifle bag. He walked like a half a mile, I think it says.
And nobody said anything?
That's the part to me that's like,
half a mile is a long way to walk with a big-ass rifle.
with a fucking rifle. Now, you are in PA. It is a Trump rally. See, the weird thing is you almost expect everybody there to be walking with a rifle.
They give you one on the way in.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. Sometimes you need to laugh at horrible situations when certain things don't make sense. And it just alleviates so you can start thinking without anger. And then things starts making sense. And then you're like, wait a second.
Plenty of time.
This is crazy, though. These people are watching him right here.
There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the
Well, they see a guy.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's walking with his child.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and
Where?
millions
Right
of
there.
people
Oh, my
in the
God.
country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have
Wow,
people
I've
that
never seen
shouldn't
that.
be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
How on earth are there not
In
cops
recorded
there?
history,
Somebody actually joked and said, why was the FBI on that roof? And they responded, well, you can have two agencies on the same roof, CIA and FBI. I started laughing again. Please don't go in that direction, bruh. But then at the same time, I'm like, it might have made sense.
Okay, that's I can't even tell what's going on now.
that's
But yeah,
tough.
just unbelievable. So yeah, you start to wonder, was this put together? But how do you convince a 20-year-old to just go do something like that? You know?
How do you convince a 20-year-old? They're lonely, they have no purpose. You keep telling me the reason you have no purpose is this. So hey, here's some purpose. Here's a gun, I'll help you. You can just go in.
Somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew. And he did!
Because nobody is united anyway. I have one freaking eye and I can see it.
Sorry, I was saying it came out that Thomas Crooks was featured in a BlackRock commercial.
I saw this. He was in BlackRock in an advertisement for BlackRock. This is where it gets real shaky. This is where it gets real shaky. It's like a commercial for BlackRock.
It is?
Yeah, it was like a commercial. And he's in school.
They say, that guy made this place a special place to come to school.
Look right there.
Wow.
Wow, so creepy.
Fuck, dude. Everything gets a little twisted, dude. But now will Trump be able to speak publicly somewhere again? Like, how are they even going to manage this moving forward?
They're going to have to do what they do with the Pope. You know, the Pope mobile? You know, the Pope shell? They'll just give him a Trump shell.
Put him in a little...
Trump tube.
Yeah.
He'll name it. He'll sell it.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know for sure, he's not going to get a Disney character or a 007.
I ain't gonna call her a girl. She's a grown ass woman. This little woman.
So we gotta
Come up and try to cover Trump. Trying to make a shield for Trump. Bro, the only reason why Trump is able to pose for the most iconic picture ever taken since I've been walking this earth is because of the woman standing in front of him. She was too small. If it was another fucking 6 foot motherfucker, he's not taking that picture, bro. It wouldn't be as clear. It wouldn't be as visible, bro.
So to summarize, the first footage, they took about 2 minutes to find the person that's going to be shot. But then at the same time, I want to thank DEI for helping them make the most iconic picture because they couldn't protect the guy properly and he could salute people and say fight, fight, fight. I mean, these days you can't even trust the news channel. They say it was popping like popcorn. That wasn't even real bullets.
Excuse me, Kristen, I have a question. NBC reported that when Trump was assassinated, attempted assassination, it was popping noises that was initially reported. Would you like to respond to that? No? Yep. All right, y'all, this is Savannah Hernandez, and this is actually Kristen Welkener right behind me of NBC News, the exact same network that reported after the attempted assassination of Donald Trump that it was just popping noises. Kristen, would you like to say anything? No?
She could have debunked their opinion very easily. Take a portable microwave, put popcorn in, pop, 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 and the whole NBC crew will run away. Suddenly, they will believe it's a sniper.
What are your thoughts? Donald Trump almost got assassinated. What do you think? Yeah, it's very scary, very scary. I think it's awful for America what happened. He's the only man who can change this country.
That was like a powerful moment after like he got shot. Bro got shot in the ear. Yeah. And he like, I don't know, he showed everyone that he's strong and stuff, so.
He got hit and then he started touching it after, but.
You talking about like the way he just got right back up like a gangster?
I don't even know though, that was crazy to be honest, but hell yeah.
Biden is toast.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna be voting Trump 2024.
This is my answer.
What does it say? What was your thoughts about the assassination attempt?
They missed.
They missed.
They missed.
Do you
he should have died.
This nigga.
He's not good for this country, and he never will be.
Wow.
Ever. He's the worst person that could be ever in politics.
It's a false flag.
False flag.
Yeah, false flag.
Somebody died and 2 people injured. What do you think about that?
False flag.
False flag.
They said that about October the 7th too. It never happened.
I thought it was magnificently staged. It was professionally done. It almost looked real.
Wait. Staged by who?
Oh, by Mr. Trump, of course.
What do you think? Does it kind of depend on where you're standing, whether or not you agree with the assassination attempt or disagree with it?
I just don't see that being the truth, but that's my, I'd rather just not make any comment.
Really quick, what are you talking about the truth? What do you mean? Oh, you just don't believe it was an assassination attempt?
No.
Please don't. We're so anti-Trump. I don't even want to.
Was it a bad thing though? Was it a bad thing? Would you condemn it?
Oh, that he got shot at? Of course.
Yeah, you never do that.
Of course, you don't do that.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, exactly. You don't do that. Was it staged? Probably.
Staged?
I like their opinion. They just don't believe it is real, but if it was real, they condemn it. And I think that's a genuine response. Unlike Destiny.
If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am. 100%.
Okay, so you think Trump maybe staged a fake assassination for support? Okay.
It's just complete shock.
It's horrific. Yeah, there should be no violence on any party, any side. So I'm not a Trump voter, but violence is not an option.
Has that just strengthened your support for the man?
I think all across the United States, it's just like when it happened to President Reagan. There was a surge of feelings for him.
Yeah, 1981 that happened.
Yes, and I think similar thing is going to happen with Trump.
I guess it kind of seemed like it was coming. Like there just seems to be a lot of animosity from one side more than the other that would indicate this kind of thing happening.
So you're disappointed that the shooter missed Donald Trump?
100%. No, well, nothing. He should have died. She doesn't like him as much as I do, but she's a little more sympathetic to people dying.
Do you think that the shooter was justified?
He did what he wanted to do.
I mean, do you think it was justified? Like, do you think
In his eyes, I'm sure it was. But you know what? Since he missed, I can guarantee you there's going to be 100 people that are going to try to not miss.
Would you support that?
Yeah, 100%.
Man, hell no. Well, he made himself a candidate to be investigated because if he found out somebody's going to do something bad, like on the roof, he would be like, I'm going to record this moment, but I ain't saying shit.
You see that he got back up and raised his fist. I want your opinion on this Time magazine cover right here.
That is going to be history. That is going to be on everything for a long time.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I think it won him the election. Hell yeah, that goes hard. Pretty badass, dude. I seen some people put it on like weed already, on weed packages. Someone got a tattoo. So
it's the MAGA Kush?
Yeah.
They not like us.
That is my favorite picture of all of them. That's my favorite right there.
I don't know, it looks like power to me. It looks like maybe a former president coming back,
And I think when Trump got immunity, people got very pissed because they went after him for so many weird reasons. But I blame the media.
What is that change going to look like, Don? What practically your father as president, I think you would even say, was a divisive figure. What's it going to look like in the second term?
I don't think he was a divisive figure at all. I think the media created divisiveness around him. They lied about Russia collusion. They said he was a traitor. They went after him in every which ways possible. If the media actually starts being an honest broker, talking about the things that he did, the prosperity he brought, the peace deals that he signed around the world, rather than the disaster that we're living right now, I think you'd do everyone in the country a big favor.
I know immigration's important to him. I covered the family separation crisis closely. Will we continue to see policies like separating 5,000 children deliberately from their parents?
You mean the Obama administration?
You know they didn't do that, sir.
Okay, sure.
Will there be a second family separation policy?
It's MSDNC, so I expect nothing less from you clowns. Even today, even 48 hours later, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait with your lies and with your nonsense. So just get out of here.
How dare you?
So President Trump just got shot. And as someone who voted against Trump in both 2016 and 2020, this is a cause for deep reflection by me. And my question is, have we been told the truth at any point over the last 8 years about who Trump is and what's actually going on here? A lot of people who are pro-Trump have been saying that this is the playbook of whether it's a deep state or, some shadowy interest in the government. First, they try to cancel you. So they say shit about your character. They say things that can't actually be proven. They take quotes from you that make you basically look bad. The second thing that they try to do is they try to convict you of something. In this case, trumped up charges about you paying legal expenses to a porn star for her to not say that you had sex with her. It's like, morals aside, is that really a big deal enough to convict someone? And then the third thing that they try to do is they try to kill you. And that's just what happened with Trump. And actually, I've been updating my view on Trump recently, and I've started going back to some of the things that I was told that he said, and some of them he literally did not say. Like, for example, you remember when we were told that he said of white supremacists and other racists in a rally that he said that they were good people? It's not true.
They're calling the alt-left and white supremacists on the same moral plane.
I'm not putting anybody on a moral plane. What I'm saying is this. You had a group on one side and you had a group on the other, and they came at each other with clubs, and it was vicious and it was horrible.
So this is a time where it's really hard to know what to believe, but sometimes when we hear things are conspiracy, maybe it's time to listen because maybe it's not.
It's all about context, right? Well, we can use the context of Biden too.
You called your opponent an existential threat on a call a week ago. You said it's time to put Trump in the bullseye. There's some dispute about the context, but I think you appreciate that
I didn't say
words
crosshairs. I was talking about focus on.
What do you mean by that?
Look, the truth of the matter was, what I guess I was talking about at the time was there was very little focus on Trump's agenda.
Yeah, the term is bullseye.
It was a mistake to use the word. I didn't say crosshairs. I meant bullseye. I meant focus on him. Focus on what he's doing.
I didn't say crosshair. We know, Joe. You said bullseye. Wink, wink. It's already closed. Wink.
This whole event just gets weirder by the minute. Why are literal minutes allowed to pass while all the eyewitnesses warn the authorities that the gunman's right there getting in position with seemingly nothing being done about it? And the snipers are literally trained on the guy, watching him before he takes his first shot. So why are they waiting for him to shoot? Former CIA analyst Larry Johnson.
And it's either incompetence or they were complicit in a plot to have Donald Trump killed.
The roof where the shooter was located was a well-known, high-priority vulnerability. There were 2 counter-sniper teams on site, did not need approval to shoot.
So how the hell is he allowed to slap a ladder on the side of the building? Thomas Matthew Crooks was confronted by a police officer on the roof of the building before he launched his attack. The officer then retreated after Crooks pointed a gun at him. And why do we know so little about the shooter? This is a 20-year-old guy.
Find me a 20-year-old that has no social media, and I will give you $1 million that I don't have.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durlo que ta verdetta welcome.